Okay, folks, this is the start of day number, watch, 10, 1. That's 10, 10, 1. Yes, day number 11 with the wonderful, ever so popular Mrs. HDR. See that? See that little smile? She's like, hello, good morning. Had a wonderful night. If you ever come out this way, we are on Route 80. It's Tinley Park, Illinois. Stay at the Country Inn Suites by Carlson. Amazing. Just an amazing hotel. I did tell the folks inside I was going to endorse them. We popped in here, you know, and you folks know, when we take these trips, we don't reserve hotels in the, you know, like we don't lay out the whole 2 weeks and say we'll be here, there, and the other place, because sometimes you just don't know. We could be riding and say we're going to stop someplace, and we just stop. So we don't reserve hotels until we get there. We pulled in this parking lot last night, or what time did we get here? About 8? About 8 o'clock, exhausted, and we just knew we had to stop. We pulled in this slot, and they set us up with a room, and very, very nice. Again, it's no way I'm not advertising. It's not that they didn't endorse the trip or anything, but they were extremely, extremely nice people, and the room rates are very good. So we had no problem whatsoever. Oh yeah, I gotta clean these bugs off this windshield. Look at these bugs, folks. See that? Okay. Yep. All right. Reset the trip meter for the day. All right, you ready? I can't hear you. You gotta push your button. All right, now I can hear you. Yeah, then you got to hit the button.
I know, but you were talking.
Oh yeah. I was chit-chatting. I was gabbing. Yeah, but I didn't know where they were digging over here. That's all right. All right. So we are getting an earlier start today, which is good. Go ahead. Go ahead, lady. Lady. First stop every morning or every night before you turn in, you should be thinking fuel. So we're at a half a tank here, so we're going to fill the bike up before we hit I-80, and we are heading east, I-80 east to the homestead, to the HDR land. Like Graceland, but it's HDR land. How about that? Take me home, country road. Where are we going here? Straight? No. Oh yeah. That is correct. Out of Illinois and into Indiana.
Sheer craziness right there.
That was nuts.
Don't you remember that last year when they told us when we were coming from Indiana and we were going around Chicago, it was going to be bad.
What was that? I-80, I-90?
No, we're not. We're just on I-80. The I-80, I-90 is what we're going to be on.
You need anything in there?
No,
Got a pee or anything? Pee. I'm just asking. Alright, so anyway, YouTubers, if you've seen the video prior to this one, you'll see that our batteries died abruptly on the camera.
Yeah, I was going to say, why was my thing beeping?
Was yours beeping?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like you turned it off or did something and then mine started beeping.
I don't know. I charged them both up. So anyway, we did so anyway, the batteries ran out and all right, we used the 2 batteries that we had available to us yesterday. I just kept the camera on all day. I mean, not recording, of course, but you know, powered on. And if you know anything about the Drift HD, it's not like... One thing I liked about the GoPro with the remote is you can shut the GoPro off. You can't shut the Drift HD off with this remote on your wrist. Anything this does is starts it and stops it. So it's powered on all day. So that is why the batteries ran out. And I'm definitely not going to talk to you guys on this I-80 down here because it's just too hard to drive. We've been getting a lot of thumbs up from people though. That's pretty cool, going down the highway and getting thumbs up. Probably because they think we're astronomically crazy for riding a motorcycle on I-80. That was a part of a song, wasn't it? I-80, about a mile to Shaky Town. Said Big Ben, this here's the rubber duck, and I'm about to put the hammer down. Everybody remember that song? Alright, see if this gives us a receipt. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Obviously, they didn't put any paper in here today. Nope, please see cashier, which I don't do. So, pick up your cap. If you guys watch Adam Sandoval, he invented this thing, or found it, that magnetizes your cap to your tank, which I think it's a pretty good idea. So, something to think about. Alright. Well, so we just stopped in this little town here to get gas. We couldn't get gas in the town we're at because they were having construction, and it was horribly bad. And so... Alright, and we will talk to you in a while here. Well, folks, we made it to Sandusky, Ohio. And currently now looking for a hotel room to stay in for the evening. And Mrs. H, so I would like to find some Chinese food. There must be this road up here. Oh, no. Guess not. So, riding to Sandusky today, we did hit a rainstorm. We had to stop underneath of a underpass. And, oh yeah, I always call it underpass. We stopped under an overpass. There you go. And put our rain gear on. If you ever do that, be extremely careful pulling back out. The truckers are really good, but make sure you have your left blinker on when you're coming out because they'll be looking for you. And seems like a lot of truck drivers are also motorcycle riders, and they get the idea. So. But then about, well, up to the next exit, we rode with the rain gear on until about, what, 5 miles maybe, 10 miles. Yeah, about 10 miles. Then we were able to take the rain gear off. We stopped at a rest stop, and because by then the sun came back out and we were cooking. Plus the rain gear we got, we look like sumo wrestlers going down the road. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, but these are just Amazon rain suits, and I tell you what, though, they do their job. They keep the water off their clothing. That's all that matters. Then we hit a crosswind of about I thought she said turn right. Oh, I thought that's where all the hotels were. Yeah, I thought that's where all the hotels were you wanted to go to. Oh, I see. So anyway, yeah, that crosswind was about a 30-mile-per-hour crosswind coming across I-80, and then the truckers were doing about 80 mile an hour, so you get blown around a lot. But it is crazy. But that's why I always tell you guys, remember, ride your own ride. And I also told you one time that you're the pilot of your motorcycle, so, you know, ride the motorcycle. Don't let it ride you off the road, you know. And it will respond to what you do. I guess that's why they put handlebar with 2 hand grips on it, because if you're holding on, you're going to do what the bike, you're going to tell the bike what to do. Don't ever let the motorcycle take you where it wants to go, that's for sure. Other than that, we had a lot of wind through our hair today. Hear my coach on the back there. Yep. That's why I was going the other way. Oh, what? I don't know. She said it's pretty far down the road. Oh, well. Alright, gang. We're going to look for a hotel, and then we'll be back with you. But we're coming up by the lake, so let's see if we get a view here of Lake Erie. See, we're pretty close to Cedar Point. That's where Cedar Point is, right? Yeah, well. Roller coaster, I see it. I've seen it. I guess if I gotta turn it around, we'll go down a couple lights. Alright folks, we're going to navigate here so we can turn around and go back the other way. So, I can't talk and navigate. Okay folks, we're going to wrap up day 11 here. We're staying at the Sleep Inn. And I tried to joke with the guy and said I wouldn't want to sleep out. So it's good to be able to sleep in. There's a trolley down there too. It says Sandusky, Ohio. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty far down. You should be able to catch it on the video. But today we did a total of, let's see where we're at here. 303 miles. So not that bad. And we both discussed tomorrow we are not going on 80. We are not going on the highway. We're going to try to set the GPS up for back roads only. and take the back roads home. It's be a longer ride, but that's our last day tomorrow, and we'll be back at the old homestead, or as I'm going to refer to it as HDR land. Not like Graceland, but HDR, maybe called Harley Land. That'd be kind of cool. But thank you for riding along with us today. Sorry we didn't have a lot to show you or a lot to do. The traveling home stuff is just basically us traveling home. We don't plan on seeing a lot, and Mrs. HDR is really happy to be off the bike today fairly early. It's about actually I think it's not that late. Would have been faster to get my phone out of my pocket. It's 11 minutes after 5. So yeah, it's not that bad. This is that bag I bought. I told you guys, tea bags. Look at this thing, man. It's extremely nice. Fits right on the bike. Gives her a little bit more backrest to sit on if she needs it. One of the best purchases I've made for traveling on a motorcycle. I see guys with those big touring packs way up here on top of the bikes, you know, and this thing says somewhere right here, load capacity is like 10 pounds on this rack. Man, I see people put like 40-50 pound bags on these things. So alright, so we're gonna cut out of here. Once again, thanks for watching. Remember, ride your own ride, be safe out there, and we will talk to you tomorrow at some point on the way home. Bye bye for now.